we watched Magnolia.
And there will be blood.
Yep. We're going to talk about Magnolia for a few seconds.
Magnolia was good, and I liked it. Next.
I've seen Magnolia a few times, and I liked it a little less than I liked it the first time, but I still really like it.
It was all right. I mean, it's fine.
Magnolia is Paul Thomas Anderson's Frogs. Actually, oh yeah. First of all, spoilers for all of these movies. Dude, watch these movies. I beg of you, watch these movies. Please. Especially Magnolia. Do not watch this. Both of them. But no, watch both of them.
Watch both, yeah.
Yeah, watch both of them before you listen to this fucking review, okay?
Yeah, go see them. It's Paul Thomas Anderson.
It's Paul Thomas Anderson. They're good movies. You'll get something out of them. Anyway, Magnolia is Paul Thomas Anderson's third feature film from 1999, starring Thomas Cruise, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Julianne Moore, Philip Baker Hall, and John C. Reilly.
Maybe.
And a lot of other people.
And Amy Mann's music.
Dude, oh my God. Anyway, this movie is a 3-hour odyssey about regular people problems.
Yeah.
And that was the idea behind it. Paul said, I wanted to make like this big grand epic, but about like the smallest issues, like having to use the bathroom, which a child has to do.
Wow.
Yeah. Like just like really small things, but making them like epic in scale. Yeah, it's 10 people or however many people in the San Fernando Valley. One day, and what happens?
First time watching it for me. First time watching it for Luke. I will go first with my initial thoughts. This movie is epic. It is grand. Mm-hmm. And somehow it is both of those things while only being about 10 people in their very human problems, like you said. It does feel big. It feels, what did I say in my Letterboxd review? Is
intimate?
Viscerally real.
Yeah.
And almost to a fault for me. And I think you as well. It is long. Paul Thomas Anderson said he was asked if he could go back in time and change one thing magically. Oh, yeah. He said, I'd chill the fuck out and cut 20 minutes.
Yeah, and he's right.
And he's correct.
He's very correct.
For me, cut more.
Yeah, cut it all.
Cut an hour.
I think you could cut like entire plots out of it.
I couldn't tell you what scenes or what characters to cut out. It's not a 3-hour movie. It's like a 150 to a 2-hour movie for me.
I'd say like 220 is the max you could get out of this. Yeah.
Yeah. With that being said, for me, I still gave it 4 stars out of 5. Like, with all of those problems, with what's good in here is done so well, I think. Tom Cruise gives his best performance for sure. It is hilarious and devastating.
Devastating.
Like, it is incredible writing for, all the characters are written well with a lot of, like, love. It's extremely depressing. The first hour of the movie is like, oh, this is fun, and then the next 2 hours are just like dreadful, in like a good way, but in an also equally exhausting way. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like to a fault.
Maybe his least rewatchable movie, unless you're like showing someone
Frank T.J. Mackey clips.
That
if you want, I wish I could do a Frank T.J. Mackey supercut of Magnolia, because the anything else almost is just painful, except for the John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly stuff was good, and the kid, I like the kid on the game show as well.
That's fun. Yeah. Not really. It's sad.
It's all really sad.
Yeah.
But I think that is like the third most interesting thing here. The most interesting is the Tom Cruise stuff. Then I would say the John C. Reilly stuff. Then the kid game show.
Yeah.
The adult braces, dude, was hilarious.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
It also sad. Like they bring it around at the end, and he does the speech, and it's like, man, just a brutal watch.
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
I would say I was thinking about scenes to cut, and honestly, just cut the frogs. because
you got to keep the frogs, dude.
No, because
you got to keep the frogs.
because it's like you don't know what's going on unless you have watched 10 million reviews, and he's like,
no,
I think about frogs.
No,
often.
no, you got to. The frogs is what like ties the whole thing together.
I didn't care at all about the frogs.
So this is about the frogs. It was inspired by Charles Fort, which was also the beginning. Was inspired or taken directly from
I think,
Charles Fort.
yeah, something along that.
Anomalous phenomenon. Basically things that are so absurd, but they happen, and you don't really know why. And he had no clue it was actually biblical when he made it, so that's not even what it's about. But when he read it, he said he understands why people turn to religion in times of trouble. And maybe my form of finding religion was reading about reigns of frogs and realizing that makes sense to me somehow. Also, Roger Ebert, you know who that is?
Oh, the goat.
The goat.
The goat.
By the way, he gave this movie 4 stars, and it's on his great movies list. So, 4 out of 4 stars, by the way. He does a 4 star.
He does 4 stars. That's aura.
A lot of aura.
That's aura.
But about the frog scene specifically, he said, and this is when I said, okay, I like it. So maybe this will help you, maybe not. He said, it works like the hand of God, reminding us the absurdity of daring to plan, and yet plan we must, because we are human and because sometimes our plans work out.
Love it.
So it's kind of meant to be like just a what?
Yeah.
Like things just happen.
It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a movie.
Absolutely is, and I think it takes...
It makes or breaks the movie.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
100%. So if it breaks it, it's okay.
But I think it's a very interesting thing.
I think I was just so exhausted and tired of the movie that I just didn't care.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why add it?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's funny, not really, but it's like, why are there frogs falling from the sky? But I was thinking, like, why put this in there? Like, just why is my question.
I think that's just for the audience
that's
to
part
decide
of the.
for
That's
themselves.
part of the.
And I was so exhausted, I didn't really.
I think it when it makes or breaks it, and then I think maybe if there was length cut out of the movie, it would
make it a lot easier
to digest.
Yeah, for sure. Because once I look back on it and thought about it and just was because it sticks in your brain for sure.
Yeah,
that's one thing you can't say about the movie is that it's forgettable.
Yeah.
It sticks in your brain, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? For some weird reason, it does kind of make sense in the weirdest way. Like, yeah. Anyway, what'd you rate it?
4 out of 5.
So you liked it?
It was fine. I mean, yeah, it was good.
Okay.
I mean, after watching There Will Be Blood, I think it should be lower than There Will Be Blood.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know, 7.
Okay.
Out of 10.
Yeah. I gave it a 4 out of 5.
I gave it a 9 when I first watched it, and I bumped it down to an 8.
Yeah.
So 4.5 to 4. Just because it's such a dramatic movie that it hurts.
I was exhausted.
Yeah. After we watched it, I was like, dude, wow, that was a lot.
Yeah. John C. Reilly stuff was great.
Yep.
And and Tom Cruise being insane were two things that held the movie together.
Yeah.
Because 3 hours of if you cut those two characters
there's
out,
no way this movie
holy
works.
crap, no.
There's no way.
It's extremely impressive. Like, it's such a weird movie because it's so impressive, but it's so hard to watch.
It's so hard to,
it's brutal.
I would say
it's good.
100% out of all of his movies, the least rewatchable.
Yeah.
Just because of how dramatic and uncharacteristically dramatic, because I would say all of his other movies are funny.
Yeah.
This one there's funny stuff in it, but it is not funny.
It is so overshadowed.
Everyone's yelling.
Everyone's
crying and yelling.
Julianne Moore, every time she was on screen, I was like, oh, brother.
Yeah.
Like, and no fault of her own, but it's just like, That's her character.
That's what she was supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, okay.
All right.
There will be blood. Obviously, spoilers again. If you made it this far, haven't seen There Will Be Blood, go watch it. I thought it was incredible.
Every time I watch this movie, dude, it gets better and better.
Yeah. We went and saw it with Kenzie, and she loved it. I didn't think she'd like it, and I hadn't seen the movie, but I was like,
I was shocked that she enjoyed it as much as she did.
Yeah.
Luke, thoughts? There Will Be Blood.
I don't know. I thought it was all right. I don't know. I'll have to rewatch it, but just off the jump, like off the rewatch. No, off the watch. I was just like, okay, it's just a movie about oil. But then,
have you thought about it since you watched it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now.
Okay, good. I'm glad because we're gonna talk about it.
Maybe. I mean, right now it's just like fine.
Okay, I respect that.
It is. I would say, I fully understand where
I from. Me too. I get it.
I fully understand where you're coming from. The first time I watched it, I was like, yeah, that was awesome, but like, best movie of all time. Like I always see people saying that. Like, and I was like, I was like, I'd seen The Master at that point. I was like, I feel like The Master was so much better than that. Like what? And then, when I saw it at the Hollywood Theater in 35 millimeter,
holy hell.
I was like, okay, dude, that was insane. That was fucking.
Oh, we did see this one in theaters too.
Yeah,
so that's something to note. Yeah, it was cool to see it in theaters. By the way, 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4.5 on Letterboxd, and Roger Ebert gave it a 3.5 out of 4 stars.
Well, he gave Magnolia a higher rating than this.
Yeah, well, his reason, There Will Be Blood is the kind of film that is easily called great. I am not sure of its greatness. It was filmed in the same area of Texas used by No Country for Old Men, and that is a great film and a perfect one. But There Will Be Blood is not perfect. And in its imperfections, its unbending characters, its lack of women or any reflection of ordinary society
in this movie.
In its ending, its relentlessness, we may see its reach exceeding its grasp, which is not a dishonorable thing. No. Kind of interesting.
So Luke and Ebert kind of...
Yeah,
cut from the same cloth.
What is it? What is that out of 10? Like a
a 3.5 out of 4. What is? Yeah, that's a straight
times 2.5
times 2. I can't do that math.
3.5 times 2. It's like an 8, low 8.
I mean, I guess it's just out of 4.
Is it out of 4?
It's just out of 4. You don't convert to 5 or convert to 10.
I did see something, and it said PTA hadn't finished the script and rushed to finish it once Daniel Day-Lewis was interested.
Mm-hmm, I did see that.
So the ending was like rushed, and I mean no,
I get what you're saying.
Out of the sense that PTA said he rushed the ending. I'm saying that the ending was rushed.
No, I know what you mean. And it's like you have some people say the best actor of all time saying yes to be in your movie.
I would finish my script as fast as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. It's based on a book called Oil.
Based on the first 100 pages of a book.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It wasn't Vineland?
That's one battle.
That's one battle. Yeah.
The book's called Oil with an exclamation point.
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome.
Upton Sinclair.
Yes.
Wrote it.
Of course, he did.
Yep.
And we know these things.
Yeah.
Just knowledge. We read the book.
I read the book.
We knew the author.
This is the first movie where Johnny Greenwood did the score.
Yep.
Radiohead guitarist Johnny Greenwood.
Yeah, I know.
And it's awesome.
It's such a good score.
You showed me the what is it called?
I don't know what it is. It's not on the actual score. It's like he dropped that song before, like it was like on one of his solo albums. And then they just put it in the movie. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it happens when the oil explodes.
Yeah.
And I heard it come in, and I was like, holy crap. And towards the end of the song, it's like chaos. I had high expectations, obviously, coming into it. People say it's the best movie ever. And I'm in the boat you were in after first watch.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was really good.
But
best movie ever. There's a lot where that it just like didn't connect, I guess.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, I'm like, you know when you watch something and you understand it's like
its importance and its
objectively very good.
Yeah.
And like in its importance and like it's well made.
Yeah.
But you just don't. Like,
it just doesn't fully connect.
Yeah. So I think that's where I was at. And I think that's where you're at in a way.
What's your rating, man?
Drainage. A drainage out of 5.
Yeah, a drainage out of 5. That's a good one.
No, my rating was a 4.5.
Whoa!
Here you go.
4.5. 4.5 out of 5. I was like so ready to like love it, and I just like didn't yet.
Yeah.
But I'll give it a rewatch.
I mean,
in time.
9 out of 10 is.
I
like
mean,
a
yeah.
love.
But
You were ready to be like perfect movie, 10 out of 10. That's the
Yeah.
greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I feel like No Country for Old Men, that's the movie. If you want to show someone a great movie that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Like, if you're kind of going on a cinema journey or whatever.
You just say this is a perfect movie. You ready? And then they'll be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
But this one, it's like, it's different.
And No Country even has that weird ending. But this has like a weird just everything.
Everything, yeah.
No structure, really. At all.
No, because it feels like the oil explosion should be at the end.
And it's in like the middle of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. The opening was awesome. I
Oh,
will
no.
say.
Yeah. Dialogue free 15 minutes.
Yeah. And they're just like,
They're just mining. Just
mining. And they're dirty. This whole movie, like you said, it's just dirty.
It's just a dirty movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a gross and grimy movie.
Yeah. I've constantly been thinking about it. It looks beautiful. Daniel Day-Lewis is awesome. I mean, honestly.
This is just unreal.
Yeah.
This is unreal stuff.
He's just doing stuff.
He's doing stuff. I saw an interview with PTA talking about working with him, and he was like, it's like you're not like, it doesn't feel like someone's delivering the line. It feels like it's actually something that this person is thinking up and just on the fly thinking of.
And he wrote it.
Yeah. And he's like, and I wrote the movie. And it feels like that.
Yeah. It's crazy. Paul Dano.
I think that was like one of his first roles.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I don't know. Did you see this in the behind the scenes? He was only supposed to be the first twin.
so hold on.
Yeah, go read this out. Read this out.
It suggested that the original actor for Eli Sunday was intimidated by Daniel Day-Lewis on set. So Paul Anderson asked Paul Dano, who was already cast as Paul Sunday, to play Eli Sunday as well.
Not a confusing thing at all.
Nope. Paul Dano had 4 days to prep for shooting as Eli Sunday.
Can you?
And
He
they
didn't
had
have much in the movie, though.
You don't think he did?
Eli?
The preacher?
No, the preacher guy.
No, Sunday. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm thinking the wrong twin.
Paul Sunday. Was that
So,
confusing?
so he was,
yeah.
so he was meant to have a short role.
Just that first. Remember how the first twin comes in?
And he's like, "Yeah, you want to be?
Yeah.
You want to be with us?"
It's
yeah.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he was just supposed to be that character, and there was supposed to be another actor.
And then he had 4 days to
Can you
memorize
prep
it.
for that
Can you
entire-
imagine
Holy
having
crap.
to prep 4 days
Yeah.
to act against Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah.
And not just anything.
Well, they had acted together before.
Oh, had they?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Really?
sure. Yeah, let me
I actually
make
didn't know
sure.
that.
Let me make sure.
Regardless, having to act against him in like not only just any role, but like this role, like I mean, I who knows if you know how good it's going to be going into it, but it's like career defining role.
I honestly,
Ballad of Jack and Rose, Paul Dano,
There we go.
and Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay,
God,
didn't know
this
that.
brain of mine.
You are cooking.
I honestly can't tell you what I didn't like about it. Because there
get it.
wasn't anything wrong about it. Like, there wasn't anything bad in the movie. I don't know.
You didn't connect to anything. It is like
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's
I mean, first Daniel Day-Lewis for me. And you guys are like, oh, he's like awesome.
yeah.
And it's my first, and it was great. And I mean, I know Paul Dano, he's a weirdo. He
think-
plays weirdos now.
It's like you can't connect with any specific character or feel bad for almost like
It's-
only like
yeah.
HW really.
Uh-huh.
But then like it's played off as like a, I don't know. It is very like emotionally weird because
It's like reserved. Not reserved. I saw someone talking about it on YouTube, and they said it's just like detached. Like, it's very hard to like.
It's apathetic.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and it's just like I don't know. Have you ever seen a movie where it's? I guess maybe Once Upon a Time is like the closest thing I can compare this to, where it's like character focused and not so like story beat. This is happening, then this is happening.
But in that, you care about
Rick Dalton,
like doing the acting thing,
Yeah.
doing it well, and then
Somehow-
you care about what? Go ahead.
We always get to Once Upon a Time.
I know.
Video. We should just do a retro.
We need to
for like a movie came out 6 years
I
ago.
Yeah.
would kill to rewatch it.
Yeah.
I just rewatched it. I'll rewatch it again.
No problem. Yeah, like Daniel Plainview is a horrible guy.
But then there's some like humanity you can see it.
Let's talk about him getting baptized.
Yeah. Yep.
Because that's where it became apparent for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
He has to do it so
So he can get bandies or no.
No.
No, so he can build the wait, what was it?
Because the church was going to stop him from doing something. Right?
It was Bandy. Yeah, Bandy said, remember?
Yeah. He woke him up after he killed
and he said,
his-
if you want to build this line, just get baptized in the church. Be forgiven for your sins.
Yeah, and he was like,
fucking fine, dude.
I'll
God
do it."
damn it. Whatever.
and it's the funniest thing. He goes up.
It's so
It's
funny,
great
dude.
acting.
It is.
He's so pissed off.
Incredible acting.
Yeah, Eli is getting his sweet revenge. And it's like trying to like humiliate him.
Yeah.
Like slapping him across the face, like making him yell all the stuff that Daniel doesn't believe, which also ties back into the end.
Yeah.
When he does I've abandoned my son. And you can tell every time he wants, like, Eli makes him say that. He's like, that's the only one
he doesn't, yeah.
That's the only one he doesn't want to admit.
It hits him kind of differently.
It's
yeah.
like he's like, when you take damage,
taking a punch to the stomach.
it's like when you take damage in Minecraft. It's like
exact same.
it's like,
It's like the exact same, yeah.
It's like a half a heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have abandoned your child.
I've abandoned my child.
I will never backslide.
I will never backslide.
I was lost, but now I am
I
found.
was lost, but now I'm found.
I have abandoned my child. Say it.
I abandoned my child.
Say it louder. Say it louder.
I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy!
Beg for the blood.
Just give me the blood, Eli. Let me get out of here. Give me the blood, Lord!
Yeah, and then he says, he does the famous, I've abandoned my child, I've abandoned my boy. And there's like one little moment.
It's so
like,
weird, dude.
Because it's funny.
It's funny. Yeah, everything around it is hilarious.
And then there's one little moment where you can like
It's almost
see
like
him,
he sees God for like a split second. That's how I almost interpret it now. He's like, he, for a glimpse, sees God. And then immediately is back to normal.
And I mean, it's like, ask him whatever question. Do you want to be...
Do you want the blood or something like that? He's like, give me the blood.
Give me the blood.
Just give it to me. I'm done.
And then he's like, do you confess your sins? And he goes, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
He goes back. And then him just walking around drenched is so funny. Dude, just so wet walking around. It was a lot funnier than I thought it'd be.
It's such a funny movie, dude.
It was,
He's just so funny.
Yeah.
In the entire movie. Ladies and gentlemen. Every
Ladies
other
and
second.
gentlemen. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, what?
Why
No.
don't I own this?
No.
Why don't I own this?
Ladies and germs.
Who was saying that?
Him. Ladies and germs.
No, that was Magnolia.
That was Magnolia. Ladies and
No,
germs.
it was this one.
No, it was not. It was the
Magnolia.
game show host in Magnolia.
Yeah. Ladies and germs, and there was a
kept
couple.
saying-
It's raining.
Raining cats and dogs.
It was a few sayings in there that
Yeah.
kept being repeated. Anyway,
He would say ladies and gentlemen like every other sentence
yeah,
in this when he was speaking to ladies and gentlemen.
I can't get over some of the things he says. Drainage, obviously. the milkshake.
Iconic.
Did you know the milkshake thing came from a real senator?
No way. I did not know that.
Dude, yeah. Milkshake rant was pulled from a real quote from a New Mexico senator explaining drainage.
That's
from like the 20s.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a real analogy used
That's awesome.
in the government.
That's what like his movie, he researches the time
Yeah.
so well that you get these like hyper specific things like drainage or milkshake.
Yeah.
There's stuff that happens in The Master that it's like so specific to the time. You cannot do that in a movie unless you like fully understand what was going on historically.
Yeah.
And it's just so
Well,
good.
it feels like it really feels like they just somehow traveled back in time.
Yeah.
And like found real people to do like to be in this movie.
Yes.
Like it is insane how he does that for like even for Magnolia.
Yeah.
It's not like he's going back in time, but he's just like putting the camera in someone's house.
Yeah.
And they're just living. Or like
Dude,
anything.
And also just like the last scene, how it's just like I feel like in Magnolia, Boogie Nights, and even like Punch Drunk Love, like the camera's kind of moving around, doing all these like movie things. Like, ooh, look at like I move the camera around, so I'm like awesome.
Yeah.
And now it's just like camera's here, and we're just gonna move. We'll move with the actors, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like so effective because it just feels like you're just like, oh my god,
You feel like you're not supposed to
should
be
I
there.
be like watching this? I don't really know.
The ending is confusing for me. Not the not just the end scene. Like anything after like once it jumps forward in time.
Yeah. With HW as grown
Up and yeah. I just felt like disconnected. I was just like
that's when the movie it's like
yeah.
He ends his movies in a very odd way.
Yeah.
And you have to like you're like what does that mean?
And he's just so like he was rude the entire time.
But it's just like
He's like evil.
So he's pure evil at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just wild. And then he kills Eli. And then I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then it's credits. And I feel like it's the same way with like Magnolia and
No Country kind of has a similar ending.
yeah, where it's just like, oh. And you're like, what does that even mean? But yeah, I don't know.
Just sticks in.
What do you think of the ending?
Abrupt.
Yep.
I knew why he killed him, but at the same time, I was just like, okay, like why? He killed him because he's just upset, and I was like, okay. I mean, it's a good ending, greatly acted. I think. I drink your milkshake. I drink your milkshake.
Drain it. I can't get over the way he says drain
It's so
it.
good. I also love when he goes, Eli Sunday, I gave him $10,000 cash in hand. And he hits like a clap. Oh my God, it gets me fired up. Also, that's not what happened. He gave him like $500. He just straight up lied to him.
Yeah.
Just trying to just kill this man. Like, also just the fact that he makes him denounce his faith and then proceeds
over again.
and then proceeds to kill him. So that if there is a God,
Oh, and also
he goes to hell.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Like, dude, hilarious. And also, he makes him denounce his faith like so many times. It takes up like 3 minutes of him just screaming that he doesn't believe in God and everything he said is a lie. I'm a false prophet, whatever. And then so that Daniel will do this deal with him to get the ranch, and then he just goes, "There's no,
those areas have been drilled.
Those areas have been drilled." And he goes, "Huh?" And he goes, "Drainage." He says it like calm the first time, and then he screams, It's the
Drainage.
I remember when the first time I was watching it, I was like, when he says those areas have been drilled, I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Those
That's
areas
so
have
awesome.
been drilled.
Those areas have been drilled.
Oh my God, that.
Well, he's hungover, eating
Just
his
woken up, like eating
gross leftovers.
the gnarliest steak ever.
Dude, when he says, I have a competition in me, I want no one to succeed.
Oh yeah.
That whole scene is really good. That was like, okay, he's insane.
There's just I don't know what it is about this movie, but it's like it just thinking about like what he is. I'm like, because there's like some people say, oh, he's like the devil incarnated, and then I've seen some people say like No, it's like you can tell there's like clues that his dad was probably like a religious abuser. Left kind of throughout, which is why he hates religion, which is also why he his daughter-in-law, I guess, the Mary, the blonde girl, when he's like, Dad doesn't beat you anymore, right? He just looks over at him and the guy's like just sitting there
that
eating.
was a weird thing too.
He like kind of cared about. There were some people he really cared about.
In the weirdest way. And he wouldn't like do much for them.
No.
But he cared.
Yeah.
Like a little.
It
was just a really bizarre character. And I get it. Because I'm the same way. It's like
I'm a bizarre character.
I'm a bizarre character in the same way. Like,
and you find oil.
I drill oil.
Yeah, yeah.
Like clearly,
you let
I
your
drill
nuts hang
oil.
around the Prohibition era.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I swindle people out of land. Why don't I own that? So funny.
Dude, it's so funny.
When he's making the deal with the owner of the farm, at the like Paul Eli's dad, and he's like, don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Like we could strike this right now, $1,000 for your entire land. And the dad's like so excited, and you're like, this guy's so evil.
Well, it's also like they can like Paul or Eli and Daniel. They can both like see through the other's bullshit.
And they're the only like
The
seemingly
only
the only
two
people that can
do it.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's very interesting. And the more I talk about it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
That's what I've come to
mean,
realize.
okay, yes. The more we talk about it, the more I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But I just had no connection. I think. I don't know. I think I should remember the beginning and the end, but I just don't. Like, that's not as significant to me as the oil exploding and the son losing his hearing.
Should we talk about the oil exploding? We haven't really talked about it. Or did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, I just the more we talk about it, the more I'm like,
It's one of those where it's like the first time I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I hated it.
Same exact.
I fell asleep in the movie theater.
But then the more you talk about that movie, and especially if you like talk to someone that loves the movie,
and then you get
you're like, okay, no, I get it. Like the oil scene.
The oil explosion.
So I think I told you at least. I don't know if I told you. No CGI. I think there's like one shot of CGI in the movie.
Yeah.
And I just let you guys know that.
What did I tell you that you said would have been helpful? You told me this isn't about the oil scene. I'm sorry. You told me don't focus on the plot. Don't try to keep up.
Yeah.
Really.
Focus on like the relationships and how they are developing, and just like the characters.
Yeah.
And characters and relationships.
I told Luke that
really
after
important.
the movie, and he was like, "That would have been so nice to know." I was like, "I'm so sorry." Oil scene. It's like it hits you like a jump scare almost.
It closes in on the thing, and you're like, something's gonna happen. Like, what is going on?
Out of nowhere,
and you're like,
been so chill,
and you're like, what is? Something bad is about to happen. I don't really know why.
And then you see it shake.
And then
you see it shake.
Yeah.
And then like just the pressure.
Yeah.
The way they do that, it's like you could feel. It was like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
HW gets messed up.
Yeah.
And just like the amount of oil that's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
how? Like how do you even do that?
I have no idea. And
how do you do that? Like
they had to use like some like specific
launcher.
And then the oil couldn't actually be oil.
It's like thick though.
Yeah,
like you could see.
I was watching
black water. That's probably what it was.
No, because they had to like. I think they tested with that. He was talking about in some interview. They like had to test with all these different kind of materials and like liquids to make it like look real.
Because if it was just black.
Well, you could tell.
Black dye.
Yeah, you could just tell.
Yeah,
you could immediately tell.
It was thick and like it like stained. You could just tell. I don't know. It was like I was like, this is really oil.
This is really happening.
Yeah, it's wild.
One of them, like the most incredible things I've seen in a movie. Like, when we talk about like spectacle, like
especially in a movie with like none of that.
Yeah, because it comes out of literally nowhere, and then they never do it again.
Yeah, I was like, what are they gonna do to top it? And it's not. They don't do anything. I mean, they like heightened emotional moments
Yeah,
and whatnot, and,
but
like character moments.
It's I feel like it's this movie and Oppenheimer I feel like are very similar.
Good comp.
And when did I watch this? Did I watch it before Oppenheimer? I watched this and Oppenheimer around the same time, and I like always thought that like the nuke scene and like that are like just they're like kind of the same thing, and then just
sisters,
like the way the movies kind of play out are very similar, except just like Christopher Nolan, the score is like, you know what I mean? It's like way more. I don't know.
Paced and like
Yeah.
It's no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
But yeah, that scene is just
The scene is incredible, and like you can see he cares about HW.
yeah. And then
But then he's like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
My stuff's, and I'm like, oh, not so you don't care
and
about
then
him
he's
that much.
happy about like what's happening because it means he's gonna be the richest person on like the planet.
Oh yeah,
Remember,
well,
he's like-
because he's like there is the oil. Every shot in that scene is like holy crap. But the one where he has the oil all over him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like bent over, and just the fire is lighting them, and it's the other guy like, oh shoot, didn't somebody die? No,
Someone died the day before, a few days before.
And then this is like your whole thing's burning down, and Daniel Plainview is like pumped.
Yeah.
This guy's like, holy crap, like this is dangerous. And they're sending everyone else out to go put it out with bombs.
Because you have to get like sand over it or something. But like,
Like I was like, what?
yeah, no, you're like,
And
what?
it explodes, and then it
He's
stops
sitting
the fire.
there.
Oh,
He's just
the way- that's so.
Yeah.
It's methyl cellulose dyed with soy-based printer's black. It's non-toxic, but it will stain clothing black, and blonde or gray hair will stain green. Source: I still wear my cowboy hat peppered with permanent black dots from when I filmed a gusher scene from Blood and Oil. Wow. Also known as prop oil. And it's used in McDonald's chocolate milkshakes.
That's why they're so good.
Man,
Because there will be
Oil.
blood. It's the there will be blood shake.
holy crap, we got to do it. Like
There will be shake.
There will be shake.
I have a few fun facts that I was actually kind of excited about.
let's hear 'em.
Johnny Greenwood obviously has done every score
Yep. Since then.
Yep. But has credits on Endless and Blonde by Frank Ocean.
Oh,
Interesting.
Didn't know that.
Cinematographer Robert Elswit, godfather to Jake Gyllenhaal,
Okay. Interesting.
has done Hard Eight. This is like your lineup.
All right,
This
let's
is
go.
like Seth lineup.
Let's go.
Hard Eight, Boogie Nights, Magnolia, Punch Drunk Love, There Will Be Blood, Inherent Vice, Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation. Those were the notable ones.
Dude,
For what again?
For the cinematographer. Isn't that bizarre?
that's insane.
I just have a quote from Johnny Greenwood about the score, which I thought was cool because I like hearing people talk about music. He says, I suppose that's what we hoped was a little unsettling. Even though you know all the sounds you're hearing are coming from very old technology, you can just do things with the classical orchestra that do unsettle you, that are sort of slightly wrong, that have some kind of undercurrent that's slightly sinister. Hard quote, Johnny.
Don't talk about anything else, Johnny. Just talk about the music, please.
Johnny.
Let's just talk about the music.
Yeah, hey, we're here for the music.
We're here for the music, nothing else.
Anything else to say about There Will Be Blood? I could.
I just love this movie so much, man.
Yeah,
I just really love it.
I can't wait to give it a rewatch. I'm gonna give it like
so funny.
whenever in like 6 months or 3 to 6 months from now.
Yep.
Next time I think about it, I'm just gonna
Flick
throw
it
it
on.
on.
Just flick it
I'm
on.
gonna throw it on.
Flick it on.
Do they? They don't have a criterion.
They do not. He's the expert on the criterion.
don't have it. Luke and me. PTI ranking
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
after these two. Let me pull up his. Let me pull up his
forgot.
discography.
yeah, his Discog.
One battle.
So you're going 1 to
Yeah.
okay.
One battle. Punch Drunk Love. Boogie Nights. There Will Be Blood. Magnolia.
Lovely.
Okay. I'm going to go with One Battle After Another at number 1. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, this is where it gets hard. Boogie Nights at 2.
Whoa. Wow. Wow.
Really?
Okay.
There Will Be Blood at 3. Punch Drunk Love at 4. Magnolia at 5.
Okay. Did I already do this?
Yeah,
On the last one?
did.
Okay.
Go for it, though.
Phantom Thread, The Master, There Will Be Blood, One Battle, Punch Drunk Love, Boogie Nights, Magnolia, Inherent Vice, Licorice Pizza.
What would you rank? What did you rank Licorice Pizza? Just to give a gauge on how good his movies are.
3.5.
Okay, yeah. So that's how good all of his movies are. That the worst one is a 7.
I would say this would probably, I've only seen this once, it would probably get better on a rewatch.
Yeah. So
Much better.
and my lowest is Magnolia with a 4.
And that is a movie that could be rewatched, but I'd give it a few years.
I give it a little while. I'll show my kids.
I'm really curious what you guys are going to think about The Master. Because it's even more emotionally like detached almost.
We saw a shot from it.
No, the boat.
It is one of the most. I think it's the most beautiful movie I've ever seen.
Boogie Nights, by the way, is every time I think about it, it gets better. It's just like it's such a
dude. That last scene in the fucking with the firecrackers is just so good.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so good. I've watched it so many times.
Ow. Sorry. No, I was saying ow for you. I felt bad.
Wow.
I was empathetic.
An empath Al, dude.
That guy, Doc Ock, was in Magnolia too.
Oh yeah, he is.
And
He's
I was like, I hit not One Battle. What the hell?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep.
Nutty Gang. I'm giving both of these movies a nutty positive. Don't watch Magnolia. No, do watch it.